All right, welcome back, everybody. I just received in the mail my new serpentine belt and new water pump. They're both Gates brand. This is for a 2006 Dodge Ram 1-ton with a Cummins. This picture does not illustrate the water pump that's actually inside. We'll get into that in just a second. We'll talk about the simpler of the two real fast. So I have not verified that these actually fit yet. I'm just showing packaging and overall quality of the product. This belt appears to be really very high quality. I don't see any problems with it. I think it looks very good. It looks like it's brand new material, and it also says made in the USA, so that used to mean something. Hopefully that still does. And micro V, there's all the information on it if you need that. Nothing too special. It's not one of those fancy green models that guaranteed not to rust, bust, or break under any conditions. This one here, yeah, again, nothing special on the packaging. Check your tensioner. That'll be part of the evolution that we go through for this. Let's move on to the big deal here. This is the whole reason why I'm swapping this out. Why I'm changing this is because my water pump developed a leak. I think I haven't even been into the fan shroud or anything to verify, but it certainly seemed like the most likely suspect. This is the seal, mating surface seal. It's if you can see that, it's a square cut O-ring. Again, all of this appears to be brand new. This is the first time I'm opening any of this, really, to have a look and see. And it looks like Spanish instructions. There we go. There's some English instructions right there. That's what I need. And this explains to you the location and so on. So that's pretty handy. And now let's get into the meat of her. Bag. Very, very nice. It's some kind of a cast steel or cast iron construction. Very heavy. There's no play at all in that bearing, so that feels very good. And that appears to be the weep hole. And my understanding, I don't know how well you can see that. My understanding of the weep hole on these is that's your telltale. That's a tattletale that lets you know when the seal on the shaft of this water pump has gone bad. It'll dribble out that, so that's pointed in a somewhat downward position when you have it on the motor, somewhat like that, and you have that weep hole right here to dribble out, which is where mine I think is leaking from. Again, without verifying yet. This was extremely inexpensive. Again, Gates brand. For the belt and for the water pump, I think I'm less than $60 American. So that is not a bad deal. I think the Mopar equivalent to this water pump was $160. So I'll take my chances on this and, keep my fingers crossed, hope for the best. Anyway, thanks for watching. In a follow-up video, you'll see me install this. I'll do my best to video as much of that as I possibly can. At the very least, I'll show steps for removal and installation. It may not be one one long video yet. If you're familiar at all with my channel, I don't have video editing capability yet, so bear with me. I really do hope that I can get that squared away in the near future, but for the meantime, I really hope that these videos are just useful and helpful to somebody. I'm just an average guy that wants to try to help other people learn from my mistakes, so that you don't have to learn the same way that I did. You can see the mistakes that I've made and avoid those, make your own brand new mistakes, and hopefully teach somebody else along the way. So thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.